Hello everyone, my name is Kayla Rivera. Have you ever had someone stand a little bit too close to you in the elevator or get a compliment from a coworker that just felt a little unexpected? These uncomfortable surprises or pleasant shock are exactly what we're going to be talking about today. They are not just random awkward interactions, they are a perfect example of expectancy violations theory, otherwise known as EVT. Today, I'm going to walk you through this interesting theory, a powerful guide for understanding how we respond when others behave in unexpected ways. This theory was introduced by Dr. Judy Burgoon, a renowned communication scholar, and her theory provides a clear map for navigating moments when our expectations of others are shattered. By the end of this presentation, you'll have a new lens of understanding both how you judge others and how you yourself are being judged. So, what is the core idea? EVT explains how we interpret and respond when our expectations about nonverbal behavior are violated. Let's break that down into three main components, starting with expectancy. Expectancy is simply what we predict will happen in an interaction. It's not about what we want to happen, but what we expect. Our expectations are shaped by three things: context, relational, and individual. Context refers to the situation itself. For example, whispering in a library would be expected, while whispering at a sports game isn't. Yelling is. The next is relational. This refers to the relationship with the person. So you'd expect a hug from your best friend, not your professor. And the last is individual, the person's unique characteristics and past behavior. If someone is usually quiet, and sudden outbursts would be unexpected. These expectations come in two forms: predictive expectancies and prescriptive expectancies. Predictive refers to what behavior we expect to happen, while prescriptive refers to what behavior we think should happen. Next, we have the two key valences that determine our reaction. When an expectancy is violated, we assign a value to that violation. First is violent violation. The emotional value, positive, neutral, or negative, we assign to the unexpected behavior. For example, a surprise compliment from a stranger might be considered a positive valence, while an unsolicited touch might be considered a negative one. But our reaction doesn't stop there. We also consider the person who committed the violation, which brings us to communicator reward valence. This refers to how attractive, powerful, or likable the person is. A high reward person, like a popular, respected boss, may get away with more violations. We might be more likely to give them the benefit of the doubt. But a low reward person who we find less appealing or powerful may face much harsher judgment for the exact same behavior. It's these two valences working together that determine if we see an unexpected action as charming or creepy, friendly or rude. Let's meet our contributing author, Judy Burgoon. Judy Burgoon is a professor of communication and a pioneer in nonverbal behavior speech. She built theories on proxemics and personal space, and EVT bridges psychology and communication by showing how we adapt behavior in response to others. Now, let's see this theory in action. Let's watch a quick clip from the television show The Office. This episode is the season 2 finale.
Kind of good tonight.
I was just, I'm in love with you.
What?
I'm really sorry if that's weird for you to hear, but I needed you to hear it. Probably not good timing. I know that.
What are you doing? What do you expect me to say to that?
I just needed you to know. Once.
Well, I can't.
Yeah.
You have no idea
Don't do that.
what your friendship means to me.
Come on. I don't want to do that. I want to be more than that.
I can't. I'm really sorry if you misinterpreted things.
Wow, what a moment. My
I was just,
apologies. Let's analyze that through the lens of EVT. Pam and Jim were just co-workers. More importantly, Pam was engaged to her fiance, Roy. Jim's confession of love and subsequent kiss were a massive violation of both their relational and contextual expectations of a work environment. This was not the expected behavior. For the audience, the violation was overwhelmingly positive. We had seen the emotional buildup, and we knew that this was a moment we were all waiting for. For Pam, the valence was likely uncertain or conflicting. She was conflicted, but the emotional impact was powerful. She didn't immediately pull away. But the key is communicator reward valence. Jim is portrayed as a kind, sincere, and likable man. Since he is a high reward communicator, the audience and Pam see his violation as romantic, a beautiful gesture, rather than an inappropriate or creepy act. A similar action by a low reward character might have perceived very differently. This is just one powerful example of how EVT explains why we react the way we do and how our perception of a violator shapes our interpretation of the violation.
Kind of good tonight.
So, is this theory realistic or useful? Yes. It is realistic because it captures our perceptions of unexpected behaviors in everyday life, and it is useful since it's very practical, especially since it is used in cross-cultural awareness, therapy, conflict resolution, and communication training. It helps us understand why we might feel uncomfortable in certain situations and why others may react negatively to our own unexpected actions. It's also done great things for the field of interpersonal communication. It provided a dynamic method for assessing nonverbal cues and paved the way for future theories on how we adapt in social situations. In summary, expectancy violations theory explains how we interpret and respond to unexpected communication behaviors. Our reactions are influenced by three factors: what we predicted would happen, which is expectancy, whether the behavior is positive or negative, which is violation valence, and how much we value the person who violated the expectation, which is communicated reward valence. The lasting takeaway is this: EVT increases our awareness of how our behavior may be perceived by others. It encourages us to be more mindful communicators and develop improved comprehension and flexibility in all our social situations. These are the references I used to complete my essay and my presentation. And so, thank you so much for your time.